Have you heard about Current TV? I mean, maybe you had heard about Current TV, but hadn't heard about them recently. Well, Current is current again. So Jordan Kretschmer, who works at Current, needed an agency, and he did something completely different. He didn't issue a call for RFPs by sending a few agencies emails. He didn't hire a search consultant. What he actually did was he released one single tweet that basically said, hey, looking for an agency, who's interested? And what resulted was something that can only be called a Twitter storm, a good Twitter storm. Literally over 70 agencies responded to Jordan. The press, the trades picked up on it as well. And he ended up selecting his 15 agencies, the final agencies that actually would get the RFP out of 70 that essentially applied. Now, with disclosure, Crayon, my company, is one of those 15. But this is not about us. This is about Jordan, it's about Current, and it's about innovation. And I can say that now because we're already getting the RFP. So there's nothing that I could be doing right now that would change anything. We may not win it, and we may win it. We probably won't. Why? Because we're taking, the stage with TBWA, Shite Day, and BBH, and Modernista, and all these massive agencies. And, as they say in the classics, it's an honor just to be nominated. Make no mistake, we're going to try and win. But again, this is about Jordan and what he did. So what I thought I would do is really talk about 6 implications that have come out of this Twitter RFP. Things that you should know about and things that maybe you should care about, and how this may change the whole process of RFPs. Now, I want to just say something very quickly. The entire agency pitch process is broken. It is borderline delusional. There is nothing redeeming about it. Procurement's involved, and really all they're doing is just trying to cut costs, and then you've got search consultants who are intermediaries just adding additional layers of delay and slowness, etc., and mystification. And then you've got agencies that are working 40, 60, 80, 100, 120-hour weeks. I don't even know if that's possible. Interns and junior people that are slaving their asses off. Agencies burning tens of thousands of dollars just to have a shot at participating. Something's got to change. The RFP process is broken. So assuming that the whole RFP process is broken, you can imagine what a breath of fresh air Jordan's Twitter RFP was. So 6 implications. Number 1, what he did and what Current the brand did made them, well, current again. People were talking about the brand, and that's a good thing. Number 2, as the saying goes, once is witty, twice is shitty. Innovation, the funny thing about innovation is that, fortune really favors the brave and the bold, and first mover advantage really does count. Number 3, this was a great source or resource for new ideas and new thinking. Arguably, Jordan will end up getting thinking from agencies that ordinarily would never have got a look in. Agencies that are bringing different ideas, different thinking, and different approaches to the table. Number 4, this has been a great relationship building tool. Jordan took the time to really engage individuals, not only representing their agencies, but other people that were commenting on and riffing on, etc. Those relationships will stand the test of time, and no doubt, if not help Current today, help them tomorrow. Number 5, this actually, even though I do believe Twitter is a giant Ponzi scheme, get out while you still can, this was a great use of Twitter. What a great opportunity to tap straight into innovation, the heart of creativity, innovation, and influence. And that speed to market, I mean, this guy ended up getting essentially 70 proposals in about 1 week. That could never be done before. And finally, the 6th point. Well, this is kind of the sting in the tail, I guess, the glass half empty. This process did expose the really dark underbelly and the sad truth, the desperation associated with the advertising business. On one hand, there are thousands and thousands of agencies that you've never even heard of, and they came out of the woodwork. So on one hand, yes, the playing fields were leveled. On the other hand, agencies really were trying so hard, prostrating themselves, putting them out there, almost embarrassing themselves by giving away free IP and showing too much, too soon, about who they are, what they think, what makes them different, what makes them special. So I guess the point is, even though we were inspired by this whole Twitter RFP, we still need to go back to the main point, which I made earlier, which is we need to fix the RFP process.